Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harikak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops, great millstone, who rule well and teach well. Shalom to all the sincere Akim that's pushing his truth, holding faith throughout the four corners of the earth. While Shalom to the future sisters, the Akwaf, listening, learning, being obedient to their husband at home, as well as the one there scattered abroad. I say Shalom. Come back at you on another little lesson. Yahweh Ratazadis, let's be edifying through the spirit and power. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I wanted to do a video, something that I had went through, encounter or whatever, while driving to somebody's house last night. And usually when I drive to this particular person's house or whatever, it's, nothing is on the road. There's no no cops, no 12, whatever, like nobody. But this particular drive, this particular night, yesterday night when I was on the road, while I was driving, man, I seen, so first when I pull up at this light, somebody was being pulled over. Somebody was being pulled over and they pulled over to the gas station or whatever, so, I didn't pay no mind. So I kept on driving straight. But man, I'm telling you, after I got across this light, I'm seeing like a police truck or whatever, a police car. Okay, it must be a wreck, or because I see the cones or something. I see the cones lined up on the road, so I'm saying it must be a wreck. They're trying to board off this area. But when I tell you, they had about at least 100 cops out there lined up. They had 100 cops out there, and it was all type of cars or vehicles or whatever. So I slowed down or whatever, and they were directing me to get checked because the car in front got checked and they passed them on. So I'm like damn, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, shit, in my mind, I'm like, they gotta be looking for something. They must have got a tip or they just trying to catch Jake in the act or whatever, Jake riding around with a pound or some, but, and so I get up there, he asks me, where I'm going, this and that, then he let me roll by, but, reverting back and looking back on it, that's how it's going to be in Jacob's trouble, man, when they finally come, with the martial law, man. When they finally come, with martial law, and they have these UN troops, man, these so-called peacekeepers to lock down this great city, as it speaks about in the scriptures, man. Revelations 11:8, this great city. And that's how it's gonna be. Who are you? And especially, ultimately, man, do you have that charagma, man, to be able to get into these 15-minute cities, to be able to get to work, whatever, man, to get to to even to travel, man, or even to step out, your home or whatever, man. You're gonna have to get this charagma. You're gonna have to take it, or you're not gonna be able to travel like how you want to, man. You're gonna have to get this digital certificate, to come out like how they saying with Trump, with safety or whatever. So all these different, immigrants or whatever, or the Northern Kingdom, well, since all this violence is going down, we gotta see. We came up with this charagma to be able to monitor everybody it's for everyone's safety. We put the people's safety first. So that's what it's coming down to, man. It's coming down to people receiving that charagma, that MOTB, that Revelations 13 and on down, man. And that's just that. It's not an embargo. It's not goddamn IOIC saying it's a goddamn Golly, man, what are y'all doing? Other people drive wild. Let me get my ass back on. But they saying what is a coin bringing back into Rome or whatever. Like, they come up with something new every day. So, as the scriptures say, meddle not with them that's given up to change. So, who knows what they gonna say tomorrow? Don't know what his left hand or his right hand do. But yeah, that just reminded me of the scriptures, man. A man not being able to enter into a city, because of the times that we in. People are gonna be locked down, man. Hey, you're gonna have iRobots next. That ain't gonna be policemen, man. All that shit is gonna be the UN troops, tanks, and iRobots, man. I'm saying iRobots like iRobot, but them Tesla robots, man, and all these different various companies' robots, man. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like iRobot, man. When Will Smith, I forgot his actor name, went into that container dock, and he seen all them goddamn all them robots or whatever. Or like how he went to damn, I forgot the robot name. But like how he went to that to the facility where all of the newer robots were being produced, and he was trying to find the one that pushed or that allegedly pushed the doctor that created them all, man. When he was in that building with all them thousands of robots. That's what you're gonna see lined up, man, in these new cities. Walking amongst you, making sure, scanning you that you have your chip, man. Making sure that you have your certificate. Okay, yeah, he's a green light. Okay, no, that's not a green light. That's a red light. Apprehend him. Whatever, man. Arrest him. These are the times that we coming into, man. We coming into persecution. That reminds me of persecution as well. Like who are you? Them having a database. You're not in our database. Who are you? And them having our pictures up and things of that nature, man. They're ready, man. They already have their systems ready for this kind of activity, man. They already have their they're already in talks with persecution of the prophets, man. The persecution of the righteous. Does the scripture say that great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord? He's ready, man. He wants to destroy and demolish us, but he can't, because the Lord has what? The Lord has a spirit around us, man. As he said, Yahushua said to Pontius Pilate, you can't do anything unless my Father in heaven, giving you the strength to do it. But Esau wants us, man. So he gonna think in the time of all hell breaking loose that he gonna really have us, and that's when that Lord, that's when Yahweh Bashmel, the Lord, gonna lift up a standard against him, man. Give us, some of us brothers, spiritual power, Yahweh Ratazah, spiritual power to get out those situations, man. To fight, these robots, man, that no human can imagine to even get a punch off, man. All these got vibranium, all type of. Why you think they made the movie Wakanda, man? Got all type of precious metals and strongest metals in the world just for this particular moment, man. Because as the scriptures say, he think his houses shall continue forever. So he think he just gonna improve with all this new technocracy system and develop over time, man, with all type of wicked ass inventions and things of that nature. Nah, man, the Lord is gonna shut you down, man. Yahweh Shai gonna crack the clouds, man, with a great shout, as the scriptures say, and bring you down. So that just reminded me of the great persecution, man, that great insurrection, that uprising, man, against the prophets. And I mean, it was hundreds of cops. I'm like, God damn, Jake, we live in a clean life to the best of our ability. You always, man, with these goddamn cops, man. They first of them was what? Slave catchers, man. Make sure you get your black ass back on that farm, boy. It had a fucking Moabite, man. And when I was getting closer to my destiny, I'm like, man, I'm like, y'all so lucky, man. Y'all so lucky, man. But it's all gonna be good. all gonna be good, man. We gotta endure things like that too. You know, we gotta endure things like that, but it's all gonna be good, man, because we gonna get the last say so in Yahweh Shem Shai's name. And I'm gonna pull one scripture. What is that? 15th chapter. Yeah, 2 Ezra 15 and verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world," meaning destruction, "and them that dwell therein." Ezra was seeing this, man. He was seeing the destruction. He was seeing all these calamities, man, afflictions. It says, what? Does a man have travail with a trial? Why all these men with their hands on their loins? That's how bad it's going to get, man. Like you tired, like Jake, you do football conditioning. You like, you running them hundreds and you tired as shit. This going to be on times 100, man. As the scriptures say, they shall howl for vexation of the spirit, man. They shall howl for death. You won't be able to quit and walk off the field like on a football team, like in Little League, and you be able to walk. No, man. You ain't going to be able to do that, man. Because this is what? This is a Yahweh Shem Shai's indignation, his righteous anger. So it says, for their destruction, it says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah. So even with that situation, man, this definitely ain't the time. But in the coming times, man, it's all this hell break loose, just like the Purge movie. I said, man, I gotta watch that. But just like the Purge movie, man, they didn't give a fuck about no police, man, and all that. You know, Jake don't give a fuck about the police damn near already. You know, all Jake is being roused up, man, starting with Judah. You know, Jake don't care about no police. You know, you ain't gonna have 911 to come and save you. You ain't gonna have It don't matter if you have 911 on speed dial. All the phone lines and shit gonna be off, man. You know, I forgot that was like kind of like a documentary. I think it was called Blackout, if I'm not mistaken. But they went over the days of how people would act during a blackout and things of that nature, man. People are gonna be doing all type of wicked ass shit, man. Cannibalism, yes. His brother say yes, brother. God. But cannibalism is coming back out, man. People boiling. Scripture say what is boiling her children, man. That's what's like ham over there, man. Eating all type of monkeys, man. That's all you see their ass eat, monkeys and shit. You know. I'm gonna keep going straight. I don't want to go on that curve. But yeah, man, cannibalism, all type of you know, things people are gonna be eating. People gonna be eating their own dung, man. Yes. You get making that's in the scriptures, pies out of their own dung cakes. It says a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. And I'm like, man, what? I'm like, man, I done came on this bit like, and not even only to that particular person's house, but you know, you drive around, sometimes you got something to do or somewhere to go. Like, man, I never really seen that. You know, I never really seen that. I kind of seen it in like, kind of like TikTok. You may have an Instagram reel or whatever, where people, you know, they had checkpoints. But I'm like, man, these was like lined up on a whole highway. You know, just lined up. You know, waiting, man. I'm like, man, goddamn, look at this shit. Hundreds, like it gotta be at least 100 cops, man. All directing you, you know, all directing you. You get up there, you say, you know, who are you? You know, where are you going? You know, where that's at? What's that? I'm like, yeah, these are the times we're coming into, man. And it ain't gonna be just no regular ass Joe Smelly donut eating coke drinking ass cop, man. It's gonna be a robot, man. And they ain't gonna have no feelings, man. And they gonna have all our faces, man. Yes, persecution is coming. You know what? As the scriptures say, basically, what's a builder who haven't counted the cost, man? Yeah, these are the times we come into, man. But should we be fearful? Woe is me, woe is me. You shall know. Yahweh Shemiel Shai has us, man, because he said he has us. And he promised that he going to have us, man, if we be the elect. So we shouldn't fear, man. Only fear Yahweh Shemiel Shai to continue in the faith, man, to get up out of these evil times that we're coming into. As far as fear and man, oh my God, it's like, oh, no, man. You know, gird thy loins up as a man. You know? Gird thy loins up as a man. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, the mighty man, the keepers of the house, all that, man, that shit is over with, man. And especially you women, man, you might as well kiss Christmas goodbye, man. You might as well get rid of them teeth, because y'all, it's about to go down. Trump already saying that he don't fuck with y'all anyway. Why do y'all about Shemiel Shai? Because y'all ain't nothing but, you know, for those, you know, to shoe fit, let it fit. But you know, for those who want to reject Yahweh Shemiel Shai, don't want to submit themselves to a man of the Lord, yeah, Yahweh Shemiel Shai has it out for you. Hey, scripture say out of controversy, man. You know? But them teats, especially for the women, especially for you so-called black women, teats, and all you women of the nations, man. Them teats and things of that nature, you got SNAP and EBT and WIC and you know, all these different benefits and Section 8 housing and child support. Yo, man, that shit is done. The government's about to shut down, man. You keep saying Biden a veil and they are paying and you know, it's extended and no, it's not a shutdown. It's a little bit of partial shutdown. No, man, this shit is about to be a whole total shutdown, man. The business and commerce will cease, man. It says what a grinding is low. Ain't gonna have no business and commerce in Babylon the Great. It's straight gonna be over with, man. All types of jobs. You'll be, as Elon Musk says, what, the universal high income, man. You know, what, you gonna have three outfits, man. You gonna have a robot in your house. Motherfucker gonna be scanning you while you having sex. Who knows what Esau wicked ass might do, man? He might give you a hope, man. You know, he's wicked, man. This is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. So-called white man, the Edomites, man. You know, his whole nation. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's right. These are the troubling times that we're coming into, man. But hey, as the scriptures say, have faith, man, for Yahweh Shemiel Shai is your guide. The Lord has us, man. He's going to protect us. You know, it says, nothing can separate us from the hand of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, nor angel, nor death, man. Nothing can separate us from it. No pestilence, no disease. You know, nothing can separate us from Yahweh Shemiel Shai. So, you know, have faith. First and foremost, talking to myself. Yeah, it's gonna be nerve-wracking. You know, it's gonna be, as the scriptures tell you, a time like no other, man. Worse than seeing all these high-ass floods, man, coming. You hear the waves rushing. Think of that, man. Them people that heard back in the time of Noah, them waves, you know, that water rushing and hitting all type of buildings, and yeah, it's gonna be worse, man. It's what it is. 1,000 at thy right and 10,000 at thy left. So no evil come near thy dwelling. So it's gonna be okay. But you know, I just wanted to do a lesson on that. You know, I had all type of 112 out there, you know, just directing and they stopping, you know, who are you, where are you going, you know, Who are you going to see? Where do they live? What's the street? I'm like, okay, yeah. It's gonna be way, way worse, man. That's just a precursor. Probably getting their ass ready, so these are the troubling times that we're coming into. But the Lord has us. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakodash, double honor to the apostles, elders, and the bishops. Great millstone do rule well and teach us. Shalom to all the essential Akim, spiritual truth on faith throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sisters, Akwaf. Listen, learn, and being obedient to the husband at home, as well as the 1/3 scattered abroad. I say shalom.